Hey, Shabbat Shalom. I'm coming to you live from Los Cabos, Mexico, Mexico. As you can see, this is just paradise here. So beautiful. Jill and I just flew here, literally, on a plane, not like this. And we came for Maurice and Olga's wedding, a very beloved MJE couple that we love very much. And we're here to celebrate their wedding. I'm here to officiate at the wedding. And I thought I would just say something about getting married and this week's Parsha, which are actually connected because they're just the opposite. You see, when you get married, it's all about giving. It's all about thinking for two. It's all about extending ourselves for another person. And in this week's Parsha, Parshat Korach, we've got the terrible controversy where Korach comes and he assembles this whole rebellion against Moses. And he gathers a lot of disgruntled Jews from different groups. He puts them together, and they tell Moshe, Madua titnasu al kahal Hashem, why are you lording over? Why have you elevated yourself over the assembly of God? Who are you to become the head and then take your brother Aaron and make him the high priest? Kulam kadoshim, we're all holy. But to really understand what was happening with Korach, you just have to look at the very first two words in this week's Parsha. It says, Vayikach Korach, and Korach took. Now the Torah doesn't say what Korach took, it just says he took, and then it goes on to tell the whole story of how he rebelled. What did he take? So Rabbi Schachter, my teacher, suggested that it's not simply saying what he took, it's really an adjective. Korach was a taker. Korach was all about his own self-aggrandizement. Korach was all about his own power. He made it look like he was concerned about the rest of the Jewish people and Moshe not becoming too important more than anyone else. We're all the same. But at the end of the day, Korach was taking advantage of an opportunity to make himself a leader and to take power for himself because he was a taker. And when you become married and you connect yourself to another person, the only way that's going to work is if you become a giver. The Hebrew word for love is ahava, which is rooted in the two letters Hey bet, which means to give, hav. Love comes and only happens when you're giving, when you're getting yourself out of yourself for someone else. My bracha to Maurice and Olga and to all of the lovebirds out there is if you want to make this work and you want to be able to walk down the chuppah, stand under that chuppah, and not just stand under the chuppah, but keep that relationship going, please God, for many, many years. You have to think, how can we give? How can we make ourselves into givers and not takers, not to be a Korach, but to be a Chatan v'Kala, a bride and a groom who are just giving. Shabbat Shalom.